more bonnet, y'all. Because last night, I don't know, did you see the girl with the bonnet?
Hush your mouth.
I was so annoyed. I don't care if your bonnet is Gucci.
Listen,
I don't care.
I got a good feeling that Gucci don't got that on their website.
I'm pretty sure that was
not there from the Chinaman store at the corner. Quit playing. We see them.
I couldn't believe it. I was looking like, man, for the culture, we gotta do better, man.
Somebody walk in their pajamas. It's over.
And you know, it's up to us. Like, I'm one of them people, and people be like, you can't just say that. But I guess because I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff don't bother me, and I got that natural, like, I don't even care. Like, it is what it is. I gotta say it if I'm doing, because it's always to help you. Yeah. I go in Family Dollar and by my house, and I hardly go in there, but if I got something real quick I gotta run and go get, I'll run in there. I go in there, and all the cashiers had on bonnets. It was 3 girls. And I said, I'm sorry, y'all, if you take this the wrong way, but listen, what made y'all say, I'm going to get out the bed and leave my pajamas on? And they was like, these ain't my pajamas. I said, it's on your head. That is to sleep with. I said, you could just put a hat on. Like, we got to do better as a culture. You coming out. And this is the thing, what I told them, like, this is why I always say, I never tell people anything without trying to give them a solution and a reason. Yeah. And what I told those young girls was, you want better. Do you want to work for Family Dollar all your life? And they was just looking at me like, and they was like, I mean, no. I said, right. You never gonna get out of this world because the energy that you're giving off to the universe is that you don't really care about yourself that much. Because I'm not saying, because it costs to go to the hairdresser, and I know I have a hair fetish. I don't. That's my thing. But brush your hair into a ponytail or put a hat on. Just put a hat on, y'all. But if you coming out the house and you got a bonnet on, man, what are you trying to accomplish? Like, who do you think you gonna meet? What places you think you gonna go? But when I seen it in the club last night, I'm talking about she put on her clothes and put a bonnet on, and just because it said Gucci, I think she thought it was okay. Like you said, we know Gucci didn't even make that, but it don't matter. It's not okay. It cannot be okay to walk outside with y'all pajamas on. We got to do better. That's just, it's sad. If we see you
at the next Milan event with that Gucci on, we're taking that shit off.
We're going to say something. I'm interviewing you. I'm going to bring you on my show. We're going to sit down and talk. But see what it is your mama. I ain't mad at you. I'm mad at your mama. Because your mother didn't teach you nothing. Because for real, this is generational. Mama's wearing the bonnets. That's the problem. Don't let me see a grown woman. I still say it. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Because if we don't do this, we're not gonna change it. Like, it's becoming acceptable, and it's just we can't live like this. It's a mentality. You don't want better for yourself. You stuck. If you come outside with a bonnet on, it just say you stuck, and you don't even know that you had a potential to do better, and you do. That's what I'm telling you. I could see them like the girls was cute, so it's cute. They be cute. Like, I'm looking at the girls like, y'all is cute. Like, girl, you could do better. Anyway, I'm sorry. I get that bonnet thing. Obviously, is a thing for me.
Yeah, that irks me too. The bonnets and pajamas in public, like,
come on, you could take 2 seconds to throw some jogging pants. Like, you gonna come out with your SpongeBob pajama, and that's and then the bonnets be. Look, that bonnet look like you ain't that. Y'all don't even be washing them bonnets. Like, you had that bonnet, you don't have 5 years. Just keep throwing it on. It's dirty. At least wash the gosh darn bonnet.
Okay. Bonnet and the matching COVID mask, and they both dirty.
Right?
It's both Gucci. It's both dirty.
It's not okay, y'all. It's not okay. It is not okay. But yeah, like, I see so much for you, man. I'm so glad that I got to know you. Got to meet you. We locked in now. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time at your show. Even though I'm not going to talk about that other station he on, but if y'all follow him and check out his show, because it is funny. His show is hilarious. I have fun because honestly, when I got there, I was driving like, what made me do this show today when I know I got 1,000 other things, but once I make a commitment, I make a commitment. And when I got there, I had like my daytime job. We in training for a new system, and I'm gonna tell y'all, in engineering, it is no joke to learn a new engineering system. Like,
you engineer?
I've been at AT&T for 23 years. So,
man, come cherry life on that damn program.
And we got a new system, man. My mind is like, and I'm just not into the job like that anymore. But my mind, it's a lot. So when I was on the way to the show, I was just like, Milan texted me. We got all this stuff to do. And when I came in there, you really made my day better because it lightened it up. I was sitting there like, first of all, I walked in, Timbuktu was there. I love Timbuktu. I just love his energy. And then your show was funny, and I laughed. By the time I left, I felt good. I felt lighter.
Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely did.
So I transmuted the energy to you.
Yeah, you did. He didn't pour me no drink, but he told me to pour my own drink. And I could have. I was just joking. I didn't want to drink too early because I wanted to stay focused and wait till I could drink when I got there.
So, a lot of stuff to do before those shows.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's a different age group. I'm just be honest, you know what I'm saying? Milan is way younger than me, and so I have to mentally get ready for dealing with that. Because look, I don't know if you heard me last night. This was so funny. Number one, I got to stop saying album because I was like, album release. And I looked over, Milan looked, I don't know if she was giving me the look for that or whatever, and then I caught myself like, wait a minute. And then I made a joke because it was going to be a twerk contest last night. And so I'm like, yeah, I was like, you know, get ready because I was hosting. You know, I'm a vibe, I'm fun, whatever. And I'm like, get ready because we can ready to do this twerk contest and all of that. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need to go in there, you know what I'm saying? Oil up your legs and put some. And I was like, get your knees lubricated. And then all the girls was like, what is she? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's me. That's my age group. I was like, never mind. Y'all already got mega knees. Go ahead. I'm good. Like, I be having to remember when I host things with her, I got to have a different mentality. That's why I was like, had my daughters there. I'm like, look, giving one of the mics. But it was fun, though. And I love that young energy because they give you energy because I like the ones, like all the performers, all the girls that were there last night, and guys. Like, they going hard for their dreams. We got to support it because people be like, well, why y'all in that culture and, you know what I'm saying, and they rapping about this and that. Man, they could be doing anything. They could be out there killing each other and doing all that. They're trying to work on, if we hype these young kids up and make them, push them to live their dreams, then they won't have time to be out here on the street doing stuff. Believe in them. I don't care if they want to be a rapper and they talk about whatever. Give them a chance to grow with their craft. But believe in the younger generation. Everybody want to give up on them and be like, why you dealing with that? Man, because I believe in them. In my word, I'm never going to be anywhere where I don't say something inspiring. So I'm always going, you best believe if I'm in a room with a bunch of 20-year-olds and they twerking and I might be like, dang, y'all killing it. Before they leave, they're going to hear something that I'm going to inspire them. And you got to meet people where they at. We got to stop looking at our youth and thinking that the culture is lost. It's only lost because we giving up. Yeah. We got to believe in them, man. And I don't care what they do. It was funny, somebody, and I keep it 100, somebody was like, your daughters was dancing and doing this. Look, let me tell you something. Don't worry about what I'm doing as a mother because I do whatever I want to do. When my girls got done, guess what? They was with their mama. They beat me home. They was in the bed before I got there. So, you know what I'm saying? They got energy. They're super talented. They got their own businesses. They do their own thing. And so I'm one of them. My kids, I got 4 kids. I'm Joe Jackson in this movie. Like I ain't saying, like, listen, mommy got something to do. We lost our backup dancers. Y'all dancing tonight. Like, get out there. My daughter was at the door taking the money. My oldest daughter, I was like, hey, and my son is a licensed security. Like, my son big. He big like you. Like, they gonna work for me, because guess what? When they need to lay their head down or pay a bill, or they got to get their tuition paid for or whatever, hey, I'm one of them. I'm hands-on. I stay involved with my kids. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? People, I don't give a gosh darn what nobody say about me. You know what I'm saying? But my kids gonna be the ones that lead for the other kids. You know what I'm saying? They always, because they're very spiritual and they believe in energy and all of that. So don't worry about why they was dancing last night. Yeah. That ain't none of y'all business. They did good though. Whatever they do, they gonna do good.
Right, and that's why they said something.
That's why, they was mad. They was mad because they girls ain't that cute.
Always have something to say.
If it was somebody else's, they wouldn't have said nothing.
They wouldn't have said not one word. Right. They be looking at it like, oh, I'm tired. Let me tell you something. They talented, they a vibe, they had a good time. Yeah. And guess what? When I got home last night, they was already in the bed. Like, they don't, that's why my door is always open. I told you I had to take in 2 kids down to 1. Yeah. Another one, I've had this girl since high school. Wow. And I brought her in because I believe in our future, that they are our future. That's what people forget.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I believe that. And that's why immediately I know that me and you gonna work. I'm on the board of education for Cleveland Heights High School and Akron North. And in 5 years, I mentor and I go out and talk to them. And I definitely want you to come out and talk because your story is life changing. To be able to go from being in a gang, being in prison, you have so much that God and the universe have put into you that you can change lives. They can look at you. I was a rapper. I was this. I was that. And now they gonna be looking at you on the big screen because we already done claimed it, right? And doing comedy, and you found another way to change your perception. And look, you might not change, like for the parents that think your kids are lost, or for anybody that thinks that our culture is lost. It's only lost because we give up. You don't know when they change. You can't. They might be 45 before they make that change. But everything that they went through is gonna be what they needed to go through to make that change. And I'm very proud of you for that, and honored to be around you and what you got going on.
I would just want to say two things. I would love absolutely wherever you need me at when it comes to the kids. That same place that I was telling you about where we did the skits and shit at that treatment program. When I got out of prison, there was a Native American lady named Judith Ricketts. And I was in college, and she said, have you been in any trouble? I said, no. She said, you want a job? I said, doing what? She had 2 halfway houses. That was like baby prison. So it's 2 houses, 10 kids per house. I worked there for 5 years. I worked with hundreds of kids, you know what I mean? And I lived right down the street from where I worked at. And a lot of times, they would have to call me to come in there and get everything together. And the kids, I wasn't a counselor, but I was what's called a rehab tech, so I was there hands-on with them all day. And I'll be sharing my story and with them, and like I'll tell them, I could see you in 2 or 3 years and ask you what you're doing, and you could be like, oh man, I just got out, got a baby on the way. Or I could see you could be like, man, I got married, I ain't been in no trouble, got a baby on the way. And shoot, probably at least 7 times I'll be walking through school campus and one of my kids will walk by, what you doing here? I'm here because you told me you here.
That's what's up.
So,
see,
yeah.
That's what's up.
And one more thing, we got this whole, I don't know if you heard about the whole Rhino program that we brought up. If not, I definitely want to speak with you about this, but it's a new thing that we got going on here. My brother Algenero Frazier, we got an event May the 27th here at the Platform 13.
Shout out to Dre.
Yes, it's a fundraiser for kids who suffer from depression.
Oh wow!
Oh man, I would love for my son to come out and talk about that. He got a super amazing story.
Well, we got several events that we got coming up. And are you busy tomorrow?
I'm always busy, but let me know what's going on and we can see.
Tomorrow we having an event. Both of y'all more than welcome to come though. It's out at the compound that we got out here in Berea. And it's like something different that we're doing with comedy. I actually want you to come and check it out.
You told me about that. So I'm gonna see how I can do both then, because I know tomorrow Joey got his birthday thing, and I've been talking. I said I would come to that. He's been promoting that for a long time.
Yeah, Joey's our birthday.
Yeah, he got it at Sam Silks. He's debuting his comedy special.
Yeah.
And he's filming it.
What time is that at?
I have no idea.
Because ours is the one that we have is kind of early.
What time is yours?
I think 6 or 7.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Possibly.
I hope it is, because that way I can hit that and then go hit his. And I like that his is at Sam Silk, because I'm so close. I can go to Sam's and be right back home. Man, because there's something always on the other side of town. I'll be pumped when my stuff is on my side of town. But man, definitely plug the event you're talking about for tomorrow and let them know.
Tomorrow we got a thing going on at Legacy Live, Big Rich. What we're doing is it's going to be like a more intimate thing with comedians. It's a open setting type of thing. The comedian going to be performing in one room. Cheese and wine, snacks and stuff like that will be on deck, on complimentary. And we filming, live streaming and all that. And shoot, we're trying to offer this platform to all the other comedians around. They come in and take a look and they dig it. And the good thing about that is that we geo-targeting or geo-tracking, whatever they call it, different areas. Like Miami, Chicago, New York, stuff like that.
That's what's up.
It's a paid-for thing, so they paying to boost more eyes onto what you got going on. And you feel me? So
that's what's up.
I'm coming down the door.
Man, so That's what's up.
Right
We getting ready to go ahead and end the show today. Look, let me tell y'all something. If God was through with you yet, if he was through with you, you wouldn't have woke up this morning. So if you woke up this morning, you got a reason to be here. You got a purpose in life. Live that purpose. But man, have fun, man. Enjoy life. If you got 5 stressful things going on and you got one thing that don't bother you, focus on the one thing that doesn't bother you, because then you can get your vibration up. Everything is vibration. Everything is frequency. Everything is energy. Yes, you are human. Yes, you're going to have some moments. But I'm telling you right now, if you vibrate and you hit that high frequency and you just find a way to feel good, the energy going to come. It's law of attraction. Mm-hmm. I feel good. Universe is like, let me give her some more things to feel good about. But when you sit at home and be like, I don't know how I'm going to make it, you never going to make it. Because you keep focusing on that you can't figure out how you're not going to make it. You could do it. I promise you. Believe in yourself. I believe in you, man. That's all you need is one person. One person should be you. But one other person can definitely help. So be the change out there in the world that we all want to see. Hey, and focus on helping each other. Let's uplift each other. Let's support each other. We all can win. Peace and love. No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. We out. Real Talk with Reese. We be back next week, baby. Shout out to Stacy, No Limits, Safe Travels, getting back. We got fire stuff coming up. Peace and love. It's crazy you mentioned the company. They locked the door?
Yeah, that was Jeff calling.
I think I heard you say that because I'm like, it was unlocked when I came. It killed me with that.
Yeah, they do damn people, yeah. Or it could be the asshole.
What kind of gift I got? I was scared to open it up because I ain't know. Oh, here, I'm going to let you in. She could get us a
This, I feel like too smart, so I'm going to go through
I'm going to share with you, Marie. I'm going to give you one.
Sure, okay.
Or I'll give her this and then when we walk out together, you can give me one. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Jeff gonna have to hold on just a little bit.
I would like to thank you for tuning in to Real Talk with Reese, with your host Reese, here on a station where we don't bring no static, but we sure enough bring the noise. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. All No Static Radio for replays. Mixler and Mixcloud.com for continuous streaming. TuneIn.com, liveonlineradio.net, or MediaQ for continuous streaming and for all things No Static Radio, the up and coming events, merchandise, and end up with all our great show hosts here. Please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Sorry for the rush, you guys, but we got to get to the next show. And, stuff has just been hectic, so we'll work it out. Make sure, that you guys are taken care of. But, of course, you can go back and look at everything that we have, audio or video, on all of our platforms. We love you so much. Stay tuned. Coming up next, Jeff Dog on the right side. Peace.